Hello everybody, my name is Marian Podolano and I'm the founder of Fitness Professionals Alliance. Fitness Professionals Alliance is a Europe active accredited fitness academy where we focus in teaching the best practices available in group fitness training and personal training through our functional fitness trainer track, an EQF level 3 certification, and holistic personal coaching track, which focuses on the integration between the fitness professionals scope of practice with physiotherapy and the medical professionals to ensure that our clients receive the best care. Today, we're going to be discussing the COVID-19 crisis and how to revive the health and fitness industry, which in many countries came to a halt. Although we are based in Jordan and we're going to be presenting some local information, most of what we're going to be talking about is related and relevant to everybody around the world. This recording is made on May 12th of 2020, so please bear this in mind when in the future maybe other information will be available, and if so, and if needed, we will be recording another webinar. In today's introduction, we're going to be taking you through the 3 sections of the upcoming webinar and what each one will be focusing on. These are unprecedented times, and as many have said, they have led to the acceleration of online fitness and online delivery of our services, but it also put at halt the entire industry at a great cost to many of our fellow professionals. As we're going through this presentation, I want you to bear in mind that all of the information is compiled from webinars and documents, all available on the EuropeActive site and all available on the EuropeActive YouTube channel. I have personally listened to many professionals from around the world, ranging from China, Sweden, the UK, Germany, Nordic countries, Spain, and France, to name a few, even Italy, on how they've dealt with this crisis and what were some of the key findings there. So we're going to be including with future presentations that are part of this series, references to documents that you can find on our Google Drive, which we will be sharing with you guys, so you can go back and check where this information is coming from. Again, bear in mind where this video is recorded, as in a few months from now, a lot may change. However, with all that we've learned so far, we hope that we will bring a lot of value to you and your business and help you revive your facility, your business. Let's get going. So we've got 3 considerations that we must address. And the first one is financial. Now in that particular webinar, guys, we will be going through financial consideration to restore the financial health of the health and fitness industry in the respective market. This will be a presentation that can be very useful to both decision makers at the government level and authorities, and the club fitness owners, and if there are any associations that represent the clubs and the fitness industry in your country, this will be very useful for them. The reason why we've created this separate financial focused presentation is because you want to share that information specifically with those decision makers, so that they don't have to go through all of that operational requirements, which is in other presentations. Our industry vastly relies on high density and low cost membership models. This is what the majority of our gym goers and fitness goers, exercisers try to purchase and join. And therefore, that business model needs to be carefully reconsidered, but also helped in being revived as they employ the majority of our fellow instructors and fitness professionals. So the financial considerations next, operational, and this of course will cover cleanliness and what have you. Third, what is our business model moving forward, considering the new paradigm? So from a financial consideration, let me see if I can move this screen. I guess I can't. Oh, there we go. Maybe up? Nope. There we go. Okay, sorry guys, I should have taken care of that earlier. So financial considerations. We've got taxation, and this is something to discuss at a national level. Then we want to make sure we look at the fixed operational costs and get some assistance on that. And we will discuss what has happened around the world with rents, for instance, and so on. Next is access to capital. Some of us might need capital injection to restart and our businesses. And last but not least, employee assistance, so that we can keep our employees employed, right? That's a major cost for a lot of the operators, and we must find ways to address that. The next consideration is operational, and this is where we'll be discussing the club environment adjustments that must be made. And this range from housekeeping to AC to access control and so on. Staffing and staff office usage. Typically, staff members are kind of crammed in one office. We want to make sure we address that, and because they're really kind of close together. And also how many members of staff we will be needing at each point in time, and how will they operate in this new paradigm. Cleaning and maintenance procedures. I think all of us expect that there'll be some changes along those lines. Group exercise class operational standards. And we've mentioned this operational standards and not just social distancing, because there's a lot more to it, as you'll see in the presentation. Club attendance capacity. Now this will vary depending on your country, depending on how your government is dealing with the situation, but we're going to share with you some guidelines on what has happened around the world and how you can make sure that you're within a safe margin as you're preparing for resuming operation. And last, operational hours. Now again, there might be some local reinforced guidelines, and there are a lot of challenges around operational hours that we'll be discussing. Shifts, availability of classes at specific times, and also the cost that operating from very early morning to very late in the evening may bear on your operation. And last, business model consideration. And here, of course, we're going to be addressing digital offering, and we'll see what has occurred around the world and how companies have reacted to their digital offerings. Low membership cost and the high member density business model must be rethought, right? And the reason I've put that in there is because, well, we know that this is the most, let's say, widespread business model, but it also means that if we manage to enhance this business model, then we will successfully elevate most of the industry around the world. And we need to do that carefully, and we need to do that swiftly, so that at this point in time, what I know is Gold's Gym in the US have filed for Chapter 11 a few days ago. And we want to make sure that this doesn't happen in any other markets. It might, but we must address this matter very seriously and address this business model so that it can survive through this. It might not stay the same. All I'm saying is that there are too many clubs out there that operate around this model, and we must find a way to help them out. Staffing, and this is not only the staffing in terms of numbers, but what staff are supposed to do, what skills are important, and how to retrain them to make sure they can do well in this new paradigm. Last, technology. So traditionally, we could get away with face-to-face interaction only and referrals and phone calls and so on, especially if you're in a small box. But now technology is becoming even more important, because you can't speak to people face-to-face as much anymore. And therefore, you have to find ways to reach out to them in a different manner. Additionally, if people come to the club, they need to book, and you have to monitor those bookings and make sure you charge accordingly. Payments also need to be facilitated through different payment methods, whether that's PayPal or other gateways. And last but not least, marketing, branding, and communication, which are very important. We all use social media tools. They are not enough, okay? They are not enough. It's great to be very active, and it's great to communicate, but we want to make sure that the message we put out is clear. We want to make sure that our marketing is coherent and cohesive, and that we are consistent in what we're doing, and also that our branding encompasses the message very well, so that when people see it, they can recognize it easily. These are all things that we need to consider, guys, again, on a financial level, operational, and then business model. This short video is recorded on May 12th of 2020, and another 3 videos will follow that will focus in depth on each of these key points. I will see you on those videos. To get access, please follow the instructions of this post, wherever I may post it, wherever I may put it, and make sure you sign up and get access to this material. We put this together just to make sure that everybody gets the information and they get it in a concise, consolidated manner that is accessible to all. Thank you so much again, and I look forward to your feedback and questions. And if we can assist you guys in any way, shape, or form, please reach out, send a message, and we'll see what we can do. We don't promise to have all the answers, but we can put our brains together and figure out a way out of this so your business can thrive in this new reality. Until next video, I wish you all the best. Keep your chin up, stay positive, rally your troops, remember your mission, and keep moving forward. What's the alternative? There's no alternative. Push on, catch you in the next video.